What do you think the voice actor for Eggman from Sonic Adventure went on to do after that game?
Die.
He went on to die?
Yeah.
Are you saying that like you actually know that?
Yeah, he's dead.
Did he get a job before he died?
I hope so.
Did he, I like to imagine he was like a dental hygienist, and then he gives you like your nitrous
Get a load
oxide.
of this.
Exactly. He gives you your nitrous oxide and he's like, get a load of this. God, I love nitrous oxide.
Yeah.
When I had my wisdom teeth taken out, I told them I don't want to be put to sleep because I want to be able to drive and I don't trust you to take care of my body. Cool. But I did want nitrous, so they gave me some, and I was just sitting there. There was the hygienist was in the room with me, like kind of behind me, and I was trying to play it cool, and I was just feeling really good, and I just tried to all I tried to do was just exhale. I just went. It kind of came out like a breathing, an exhaling laugh. And I was like, maybe she didn't hear it. She said, "Oh, is that kicking in for you?" I was like, "God damn it! No, she's never gonna give me her phone number." I don't give phone numbers to guys who enjoy themselves. Okay,
That's probably the opposite of true.
yeah, you're the opposite of true.
Oh, thank you.
I'm almost certain that it does not qualify as a compliment. Uh, I feel, I'm feeling a little. If I had to select English at the start, it makes me wary. Like, did it lose our save?
If it did, then I'm just stopping.
Yeah, 'cause we beat it. It's just you're just going back, right?
But we beat it, and the world was engulfed in flames. That's the ending. We're just doing some more stuff now. I guess we're at.
Um,
What is this though?
it's Pook.
That's the boss fight we just did.
And how dead is he?
Horrific. Well, I'm just gonna do this and hope for the best.
What?
Why do we have? We have no score, despite doing this in the other difficulty.
Are we on the wrong save?
No, the fact that we can select our stage means that we're doing good.
But what if we're on someone else's save that also has beaten the game once?
Who's beating this game?
Well, two people have played it. You have to imagine there's a decent chance one of them finished it.
Yeah, us.
Okay, I'll watch the cutscene and then start on the meat. Anti-robot sentiment. Man, what is with all of the video games and movies and stuff that's supposed to be for kid having these like really heavy-handed anti-racism themes?
I think they want kids to not be racist.
Right. But do we need like 30 different things telling them that? Like, can you get the message after a few and maybe learn some other important life lessons?
They're not going to watch all 30. Also, it's a very easy way to have it be conflict.
Sure, but
Like, if two sides are fighting, do you want the moral to be sharing is good?
I mean, I think we can learn morals about also being nice to people who are the same race as you. I've had plenty of white people be an asshole to me. Maybe we should work on that sometime. In fact, I think there have been more white people be a dick to me in my life than black people. In fact, I guarantee you.
Do you
But
interact with more?
also
white
know
people?
more white people, so yeah, the data
Yeah.
is skewed. But still.
How the bad people stand out more?
I don't think I've known any black people who were ever mean to me.
Every black person I've known and has been an absolute joy. So, some people they just hate black people.
It's probably the skin color. In
Cameron?
Yeah, we should screenshot that. In Othello the Moor, the Shakespeare play, somebody calls black people, or one guy, I guess the main character, calls them a thick lip.
Yeah. I do think that words like that are fine. The only issue is that we treated black people terribly for 200 years.
For a given definition of we.
Yeah, my family was in Cuba at the time. Well,
Half your family, maybe.
yeah. Well, black people were treated terribly for 200 years. Therefore, we should probably give them some grace. They've earned it.
Yeah, but all those people are dead now. It's like reading.
So we're doing the best we can. If you remember the story from last time, a robot was elected president. This is the same storyline, but now a someone who's racist against robots was elected instead.
Okay, so explain this to me. Is this just an alternate telling of the first story? Is this a continuation of the first story? Or...
Okay, so it's the same telling, but the timeline is different now. Things have changed.
But does Astro remember the first playthrough? Yes. Does anyone else?
No.
Okay, so
it's weird when they do.
He's been zapped back in time somehow, and he's like, oh, these things are different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, got it. You didn't have to put quotes around it if you immediately told us it's not an accident afterwards.
I took that to mean this guy's accident wasn't an accident at all.
Right. But it would have worked just as well to just say accident since you told us.
You can't just talk about people's super brains like that. Rude.
You don't get to use that word. Only they get to use that word.
Yeah, so he's aware of what was happening. Now that I'm doing more art, I'm being more aware of shading. Here it's very subtle. There's like a white shading on the top of the head and a white shading on the top of the shoulders.
The mirror reflection has all the shade in there.
Probably because it's a front, but not in the back because of how sparse it is. You're not doing it very much at all, but that slight amount really shows what's going on. If you didn't have that, I would be like, what am I looking at?
Yeah. And like every edge almost, like all around the side of his face has a little bit of shadow on it.
Mm-hmm. So I found that you do want to do an outline, but I don't like the black outline. I think that's too like in your face. So I do a shadow of the outline, and that seems to work well for me.
You need those shadows to make something look 3D.
Absolutely. You know how sprites looked on like the MS-DOS, the original King's Quest and Galaxy Quest and all that.
Galaxy Quest?
I thought that's...
You mean the movie from like 1999?
I guess not. Space Quest, maybe. I should show you the sprites from King's Quest at least. It's like some of the first sprite work. That's my style, but it looks terrible.
Yeah.
It there's no shading on it, and it just looks like MSP garbage.
Yeah, I mean, they probably didn't have many available resources to actually do shit.
Also, the artist sucks.
I don't like how his portrait picture there, he looks like angry and determined, but then here he's like looking melancholy.
Yeah, it's a bit off. That's a beautiful looking train right there.
Could use to do to lose a few pounds.
The train?
Yes.
Well, if it weighs several dozen tons, then I guess it's doing well.
Look at that guy.
He's a man who loves his place in the world.
He does. And we need more of that in the good guys. We need more good guys to make that face.
you know what I just did? I painted more Lisa. Wanna see it?
I just fed some homeless children, motherfucker.
What I absolutely hate every single time. If you have a jerk, fine. If you have someone that's too nice, fine. What I hate is someone who just reveals themselves who was nice and is actually evil, and his entire personality changes.
Okay, so I gotta complain about this for a second. You remember Leviathan Wakes I've been reading?
Mm-hmm.
I finished it. But I laughed so hard at something unintentionally funny in it when they finally meet this guy. I'm assuming you're never gonna read it.
Never.
I wouldn't recommend it. It's not a very good book, honestly. It's not well written.
Who was the writer?
It's actually two authors using a pen name that pretending to be one person.
Okay.
It's like S.A. Abrams or something. I can't remember.
Have they done anything else that I would know of?
I've never heard of them.
Okay. Go ahead.
So there's all this political intrigue going on, espionage. Earth and Mars and the Outer Belt are at war with each other.
God damn.
Poke. And it turns out it's all because this one guy was setting everyone up. He wanted to get the Earth and Mars and everyone fighting each other just so he could do a terrible experiment.
Oh, so it's Final Fantasy.
Yeah. He got like this virus from billions of light years away that the aliens shot at us, and he captured it and experimented on millions of people in the space station to just basically kill them all just as an experiment to see what this thing would do. And he knew they'd be too distracted fighting each other to see it, so he caused an intergalactic war just so he could murder a bunch of people. So he's clearly the bad guy, right?
I think that's a plot of Phantasy Star 3.
Huh. This story does seem to have a lot of influence from other things I've seen, like Halo. There's a real strong Halo influence in there. Anyway, the heroes, they take over the station, they capture him, and he's just like this smug asshole the whole time. He's like, alright, how much is it gonna take to pay you off? We all know I'm gonna win this in the end. And they start asking him these questions, and he just spills his guts. He's like, I'm basically a god. Like, I'm doing what I had. You remember, what's his name? The Conqueror who raped a bunch of people. He's the dad.
Genghis Khan?
Yeah, Genghis Khan. He's remembered for being great. I'm like him, except I killed fewer people, and I actually have a plan. And they asked him, like, well, how'd you get all your scientists to go along with it? And he just willingly offers, like, oh, I just removed the part of their brain that gives them, like, emotional sensitivity or whatever. And I'm like, dude, this is why. Have your lawyer be present where you answer questions. This is why companies have HR people. Like, you don't just give answers right away to people. So then, one of the guys there just shoots him in the head because he's like, you guys are starting to believe him. I'm going to kill him. And then it causes a lot of stress between them. He's like, I don't care. And he needed to die. But it's like, well, yeah, you egged him on. Like, why? All you had to do was just say nothing. Why are you just like confidently explaining your evil plan to everyone? That was such a dumb move.
That seems like a dumb thing to do. Yes, the plot has to happen, but we're also allowed to complain that no one would do that.
Yeah, I want my villains to behave in a way that makes sense to them.
I want every every author to not think of their villains as villains. I want them to think of an extension of themselves.
Yeah.
Like, what would you do in this situation? And change a couple of variables to like get to what you want, but that should still be you.
Yeah, just imagine you have different goals from what you have in real life, and how would you realize them?
100 point. Think of someone who you want really bad things to happen to. Would it not feel good to put them in your book and have no redeeming qualities?
I mean, it would be cathartic for me, but it wouldn't be. Nobody else would like it as much.
Yeah, probably.
But counterpoint.
Get a load of this.
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 Get a load of this. It's not going to be
It's
funny.
never gonna stop being funny.
We were only exposed to that for half a minute in our entire lives, and we'll remember that for the rest of our lives.
And the guy who acted the voice acting for that, he just said get a load of this one time. He had no idea they were gonna
Well, 50
overlap.
times, and then they chose the right one, and then they hit that one clip and repeated that one.
I don't know. I feel like that game was low budget enough they didn't do 2 takes of anything.
Sega puts a lot of effort into its art, but they're also kind of dumb. So who knows?
Who knows?
Eggman for sure was a national treasure. I still want you to finish Sonic Adventure 2.
Do I still have a save going for that?
No, so you probably have to do the hero side again. It's like 2 hours.
We've got a lot of hour or 2 long games we should probably play
Yeah.
sometimes. Like Guitar Man, you can beat that in an hour. That's a fun one.
It would feel good to just scratch things off of this. Also, take this scene out of context. Don't look at the words. Someone is being smug, and then someone else is just going.
That's the exact kind of face I want someone to make at me if I make that face.
Beautiful. Okay. I take it all back. I want every day of my life to be this.
What the hell?
That man is so obviously evil.
No good guy has ever looked like that.
He doesn't know that he's being evil either. He thinks he's just style guy, and he has some selfish things down below. But I think he's got those pushed down, and he's just doing what he wants in life. But to everyone else, it's obvious. Oh yeah, this guy just wants to just kill so many puppies.
He looks like he's not only evil, but also like criminally insane.
But he looks like he thinks he has the insanity under control too. There's no
He's just
detail
like-
about him that says that any bad things are happening. But something's obviously happening in there. Like, he's not super angry. He doesn't have an exaggerated smirk. But just look at him. I love him.
I don't think snuck is actually a word. I think it's the past tense of sneak is sneaked.
All I know is that I have an incredible amount of sneakitude.
Ha ha ha, period. Bids.
Are we... What? Are we not doing anything?
No, we're here to talk. Press the button to talk and persuade them.
Whoa, that's a
about
big
being
robot. Oh. So, that man was evil, but then these guys are upset about him being evil, so they're punching these guys.
Okay. I will not question that any further.
Ow. I just tried using an Estus. I found Abercrombie. Yeah, I just need Finch now.
Yeah. References.
References. Okay, so the difference between what happened last time and this time, the one thing is, it's a completely different person who's evil instead of good, and a different species. But the important thing is that I found a dude who's waiting in his spot, asking for a person for a date, and because of that, I get to level up.
I don't understand the thinking behind you get to level up because you talk to someone.
Oh, I do. You learn more about the world because this person has a different way of thinking from everyone else. Therefore, you're a more rounded person and you're stronger.
So because I learned about Hinduism, I can shoot stronger lasers.
Yes.
Makes sense to me.
Everything is connected.
Well,
It's not though. You can take the most practical thing and make it sound mystical. If you change the wording, then yes. Oh. I love that having a max laser. Oh. I could if I really wanted to, and I do kind of want to. All the things. The whole turnaround thing is... Okay, this guy's coming left and right. And I flip around in the midsection. So I just gotta be in the midsection to turn around fast. That's kind of annoying. You aren't... Oh, God. Whoa! I love this man. It's a strong-looking dude with a mask that exposes the lower half of his face via Batman. Yeah, just look at him. I love him.
Let me ask you this though: do you feel strong swelling?
Not enough strong, all things considered. Oh, it's Blue Knight. He's a knight of justice. He stands for all the freedom and peace for all robots. Especially the bad robots. You can be free to be as bad of a robot as you want to. What do you think about the fight between good and freedom? Yeah, if you're free, then you're free to be evil. If you want things to be good, then you have to be strict with what people can do.
I guess that depends on who gets to define evil.
I
mean, I don't believe we should live in a total anarchy society where everyone can do whatever they want. And not because I think people shouldn't be allowed to do what they want, but I think it's like a big prisoner's dilemma. We all want those rules, because it's beneficial to us that other people have to follow them, even if that means I have to follow them. But without those rules, the prisoner's dilemma says that the rational choice is always to defect. So we need something higher power than us to say you're all gonna cooperate. Like cigarette ads, for instance. It used to be that companies would have to spend all this money on making ads for cigarettes because their competitors are doing that. And if you ever stopped, they're going to win the customers. But overall, they didn't get more customers. The same number of people are smoking. It's just a matter of which cigarette they smoke. So it's actually beneficial to both if nobody advertised, because they save all that money and they get the same number of customers. And so it was good for both of them when the government actually made a law that you can't have cigarette ads on TV anymore. Because now they don't have to worry about the other guy defecting. They can just say, okay, none of us are going to do it, and it was better for both of them.
Yeah, that is interesting. I've always loved the light is the ultimate good in the universe, and dark is the ultimate bad. And we fight dark monsters, and we have this cool light stuff. But nowadays, they're doing something that's more, yeah, dark is bad, but light is just as bad. And now they've actually got to define what light and dark is. So what they're doing is dark is chaos and light is order. And with light, everything stagnates. With dark, everything is chaotic, and we need some point in the middle in order for things to be good.
You certainly need you need shadow to go with the light if you want things to look good.
I'm trying to make art where that's not true, and it's just true. You need the shadow.
When you take a picture of somebody and the light just fills in everything, so you just got a full perfect, quote unquote perfect image where there's no shadow. At least for me, I look terrible that way.
Yeah.
I
think most people do.
I need to be like, actually, the darker the room I'm in, the better I look.
Cameron.
I need to be in a really dark room. You're
about to get Oh no. I have always hated the phrase though. Where there is light, there is darkness. Like, no, where there's light, there's less darkness. That's the definition of light.
Yeah. Light, to me, I like the darkness more for our dumb human brain, but the darkness is there regardless.
Yes. Where there is heat, there is also cold. If there was no heat, then there would be no cold. Like, no! Do you want to live in a town named Robotania?
Robo what?
Robotania.
Robotania. I assume that's a place that's very friendly to humans.
As long as you're okay with a bunch of robots chanting "Kill all humans, kill all humans," you're free to do whatever you want.
Say whatever you want. Over the years, I've grown to appreciate me.
Yeah, a bit. They had this exact same plot point in the recent season of X-Men, because the mutants were being oppressed. They made their own country, so of course the country was attacked and thousands of people were murdered. It was sad. Gambit died.
Hey, fuck you, Frankie. And fuck you, Bobby. And yeah, Rudy, Mr. Piccolo, with all due respect, fuck you too.
I love, with all due respect, fuck you too.
Me too. That even enough?
Why would I have any health? I would like this a lot more if I had health. Why would I ever do that? Oh, I just ran into a ton of lasers. That's really bad for my health insurance. Oh my god! What am I supposed to do about that? Most people?
Would you agree that most people would be better off without health insurance?
Most people, yes. But what if you're the one person that needs it? And also, are you okay with paying for your grandmother's health insurance?
No.
Really?
She's dead, so that would really be a waste of money.
What if she could benefit from it?
Like it would bring her back to life?
What if she could benefit from it?
I mean, I don't know. It depends on how much I have to pay, and there's a lot of factors. Like if it's gonna buy her one more year of life, probably not worth it. I wouldn't want my grandkids to spend a third of their paycheck buying health insurance for me.
But there is an amount of your paycheck that you'd be willing to sacrifice for a loved one who couldn't take care of themselves.
There's a difference for me between paying for health insurance and paying for health care. Like, if I need health care, I pay for health care. I don't want to pay for something that might happen and most likely won't, so I'm just losing money for nothing. Anytime I've had health insurance, it's like hundreds of dollars a week coming out of my paycheck for me to never go to the doctor.
I think we can agree that health insurance is a scam. Also, that was so fucking satisfying. I don't even know what happened. That was so cool.
It's basically, it's like going to a casino. Like, they've got the odds stacked in their favor. Occasionally they'll lose, but they'll win more often than you lose, so they get more money. They know the odds of you getting sick better than you do.
And that's the only way that health insurance works with our current system, at least.
But the reason that we even need it is because most people suck at saving money. That's why, like, the tax returns are so big for a lot of people, because they just don't have $1,000 in their bank account. And they need someone to take a piece out of their paycheck and then give them back some of it a year later. It's like, ooh, I've never had $1,500 to spend before, so then they can go buy something big. Whereas if you just had the self-control to actually save money, then you wouldn't need it. So all the money that you would normally spend to health insurance, just put it away in a bank, and then when you someday get sick, you've got the money. Don't let it hit you the head's the weak point.
Hit you? Who is you? Are you talking to yourself?
Who the hell is he talking to? Is he talking to you, the player? Does he know that you exist?
I think he does.
Does he know that Michael exists sitting on a couch playing him with a controller at this very moment?
He must. Oh, it's this fucker. We've had this exact same conversation before. Yeah, and
it's like a giant rhino beetle,
which is objectively awesome. Oh, I've been meaning to tell you, Nick, okay, recommended it is a strong word, but he's been liking this show that is just a couple of girls are going to a school, but those girls are actually Sega consoles, and the school is just an excuse to go into video games.
Is it Neptunia?
There's more? Come on. Damn it! Yeah, this is the exact same issue that we had before. You can't do that without getting hit.
Can you double tap and dash?
Yes. What?
Apparently not.
Did you see how much health I had?
Yeah.
I slid across a smooth metal frame. I don't see a electrification. It's A to dash. There we go. Oh yeah. Why I do that? Bing bada boom.
Little bad thing over here, little bad boom over there. Ma, you break my heart. What I'm trying to do with it here, Mom? Good thing, Mom.
It's the biggest shame that you aren't a character actor. It counts well. You're probably the most boring character though, the hero.
There's like 4 different characters in this.
And those characters were better than the hero. Yeah. Yeah.
Is that my little girl? This special little girl in this little radius right here?
Robots have become a parasite. Before they served us, but now they ask for equal rights.
Robots what now?
Have become a parasite. Before they served us, now they demand equal rights.
Okay. How about we remove the module that gives them a sense of justice and the problem is solved? Yeah. I was just telling him about that. Like you remove the empathetic center of the brain to gleefully announce it to strangers. Oh yeah. I just made them into psychotic. You can do that. Well, we might shoot you in the head. You ever consider that? What had YouTube been up?
I forgot about the policeman that had a mustache on his nose. That's a good question.
Oh, tomatoes. I got the mushroom. Should probably throw away that can of tomatoes and
Oh, Cameron, you need to see that this animation. Look at his chin.
Look at his butt chin.
He's got a butt chin.
He's got the buttest of chin.
Oh, I love him. I love that that he's so good at pointing it that he does it over and over.
If they're not listening. Look, he said go, and they're just bouncing up and down with their hands in their pockets. He's like, go, go, go.
But he says it with the exact same inflection each time. Go, 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 go.
I'd say yes so fast.
I don't know why I jumped. But I don't think I pressed the jump button. I am fighting mob men that as tall as my knees. and he punched me. So, oh god, now there's one of the sides of a house. What is this game?
Right here.
Oh god.
Just never know. Never know.
It's just.
Never know. It's one thing you know that you never know. Mama always said, like
Nostalgia Critic just did an episode on that. Oh, yeah, I did. I didn't understand it.
It's just one of those Astro Boy movies. Not that there was nothing good in it, but whatever felt like. It's monster that would tackle the
It does seem like the way to play this game is to spam the big laser as much as possible, and then build up the next big laser.
big laser.
I got most of my big laser back from using the big laser.
You ever say I'm a fire in my laser when you shoot it?
Not nearly as often as I should.
If you've ever fired it without saying that, you have not said it nearly enough times.
It's something that is definitely true. This man's trying to shoot me with a laser and he's doing it by shooting above my head. Are you seeing how there's mobmen as a building? I guess not.
I have seen some giant mob guys that all look the same except color palette swap.
Yeah, well, these are large men, right?
These are large, but I saw them here. They're like as tall as this building.
And then there's just ones that come up to my knees.
So you gotta duck those lasers, my dude.
I did hold the duck button, and it turns out that they can't duck this game.
Okay, well dash through it then, I guess. Or jump over it. Or kill him before he shoots it. Or turn the game off before it hits you. There's all kinds of options.
I think I missed an upgrade. I don't know how I could have possibly gotten it. Okay, are you seeing these tiny mobmen
Yes.
who are trying to punch me? I'm dead.
Tacos are done.
So over here, there's an upgrade. This tape is 2 screens and I'm still missing him. How's that possible?
Should I kill the stream?
Yeah, probably.